All right, we're live. Um, I know it's not looking at me. I just want you to see something. What's my point? Anyway, just listen. No need to watch. Okay. Yeah, I'm blind, as you know. I have RP. Just want to talk a little bit about the calmest news I've heard from the COVID situation. I heard this woman who translated something very important. Here's the advice: drink hotter things, hot water, lemon, really acidy, I guess they're saying. You have to break down the hard particles of it. Um, this type of coronavirus, which SARS is also a type of, as far as I understand, um, it attacks, makes your saliva like solid, like glass. That's why people are having glass in their lungs, and it damages the lungs, it rips the lungs, and then people die because their lungs are ripped. As far as I understand, that's what's going on. So, but it's in every state in America, and it's like everywhere. It's so fast, so fast. So we're trying to slow down how people get it. You want to stay healthy, stay calm, do not panic, do not buy mountains of toilet paper. I said to somebody, "Yeah, we're out of toilet paper, but we sure have lots of ass wipes." ass ass wipes that people, it's a bad word about an ass. Anyway, we used to use it in the 80s. But even let's go by that. And I forgive the ass wipes for being, at first. But hopefully they're just stocking up so they can be generous and share with their neighbors. And people have started putting things in windows. Color green means we're all good. Color red, we need help. We need toilet paper or medicine. And white means you're infected. Stay away. Uh, so which that's what people started to do. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I heard this very calm woman who translated. She's talking about it. She's sending this audio file around. It's very calming, and stay inside, but have fun. Use the devices. Try FaceTiming. It's still working. You know, prepare a little extra in case things go down for a while, but stay in touch. Check on your neighbors. Another thing cool people are doing with their kids is they're drawing on their sidewalk in front, draw like a happy message. So when people do their daily walk outside to get some fresh air, they'll see something good, nice message. In our town, Sunnyvale, people are putting hope stones. They're writing words on stones, you know, uh, and then they're painting words on them and then leaving them places to show little messages of hope, kindness, and we're all in this together kind of thing. Yeah, so people are at high risk like me. I have diabetes. I was on a ventilator for a while. I was in a coma, and I have blood clots. And it was unfortunately when my heart meets the stomach, uh, and then my lungs stopped working. They had to breathe for me. So I'm just doing deep breaths, man, enjoying every deep breath now. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. So a couple times I was on those ventilators people are talking about. I had several operations. I had SARS actually back in '03, and that was in one of my lungs, and it felt like someone was sitting on my chest the whole time. But that was long ago, and then recently I had blood clot, and like I said, uh, they had to do several operations. I kept bleeding out internally, and I was on a ventilator. They had to breathe for me. It was no fun, and that I was sedated heavily, heavily, heavily. Um, when I did wake up, that was the hard part. When I was conscious, I ripped this thing out of my I I was like I remember waking up and I drew in a breath and nothing happened because they were breathing for me. I was on the fully on the ventilator. So it's a strange thing. It's like I thought I was underwater or something because only the only experience I had similar to that was when I was underwater and you would, accidentally breathe in. It was water, not oxygen. But this time I breathed in as much as I tried. No air came through my mouth because of the ventilator was on. I didn't know I was in the ventilator. So just be prepared. If you get sick and pass out, you might wake up on a ventilator. Okay. That's a possibility of something that might happen. If you get sick and you pass out, you might wake up on a ventilator. So take your time. All right. Something's on my neck, something's on my through my mouth. This is in my nose. There's a reason for that. Yeah. And Luis, Felipe, nice to meet you. 你会说中文吗? I do English and Chinese show, and now I'm talking about my real experiences. I I had SARS in 2003, and I survived. Woohoo! And then, but it weakened me. I think a couple years later, I had blood clots. I did at that time. I did not live a healthy life. I was in Beijing, lots of air pollution, and I lived a excessive life. So let's just say I partied. I was in a band. I was on TV. I did lots of TV shows, and I was invited to party all the time. But now it's different. Now I do yoga. Now, um, in my 50s, like I said, after I was in the hospital, I promised myself to stay every day. 50 for 50. Now I'm 51, and I have unfortunately plaque psoriasis on my hands. So I started to do knuckle push-ups, but I haven't been. I've been 25. Deep breath. I'm breathe out. What is that? What is going on? Oh, that's uploading. Okay, no. It's just covering my thing. Sorry. I heard this very calm recording that's going around. This nurse, he sounds knowledgeable. Try to eat more soup. Definitely fight it off. So this virus is out there. Try to stay in. If you go outside to get groceries, get your medicine. When you come in, definitely change all the clothes. I mean, let's. We're at this point. You go out, you got to go out. Sure. If you don't have like one of those uh, trash bag raincoat things, they sell them like dollar raincoat things. I would try to get some of those. If not, and even if you do that, it's probably best. You have a set of clothes. You go out, you come home, you change your clothes as much as you can. I mean, your shoes, you can spray them, whatever, but it's like that. We got to treat it like that now. Just for a while, hopefully for a month or 2 months, hopefully this business will be done. We'll write a song about it, and hopefully we can fix what's going on. But definitely think about your lungs and these. We don't want those solid things. When it attacks us, they say first you can feel it in your throat. So aggressively, uh, vitamin C and also zinc. They say zinc, it keeps you strong. Zinc and vitamin C are two very important things to do, as well as warm up. Stay warm, drink warm stuff, think warm thoughts. Warm thoughts. Come on, guys. Warm thoughts. Warm thoughts. So warm. My thoughts are warm. How about you? Warm. Warm thoughts. Warm thoughts. Sorry. Take your time. I'm not so good at all these. All right. Um, that audio was really just, it really calmed me down, and a lot of people being crazy and stuff. So I hope it gets around. It's very hopeful. And definitely, even if you get something from the outside, if you order food, do less ordering from the outside for a little bit. I don't know if I'm able to stop completely. Take a risk. You roll the dice. You roll the dice. Um, and some friends already said they're sick, and like one is sick. Two spouses are sick, and they're in different rooms. I don't know. Once you're both sick, at least you can hug each other, right? Am I wrong? Let me know. But just saying that because people I know starting to get sick. So tell me what your thoughts are about that. I mean, there's that point where it's just enjoy what you got left point. I don't think we're there yet, but we're at the calm and help each other out point. So let's see. We built up stuff to help each other. We made this money. We worked this hard. We saved this food, not just for ourselves, right? I mean, we got to be generous with what we got. That's what I learned in this world. All right. Tell me what you guys learned in this world and keep sharing. Hopefully, we'll get